Coco Gauff, Madison Keys, or Jessica Pegula Andy Roddick gives honest take on which American woman has the best shot to win Wimbledon 2025. Andy Roddick has shared his honest opinion on which American woman has the best shot at clinching the 2025 Wimbledon Championships title, as Coco Gauff, Madison Keys, and Jessica Pegula gear up for their campaigns. The grasscourt major is set to begin on June 30. With Keys and Gauff emerging victorious at the first two Grand Slams of the season, it will be interesting to see whether the American women can make it a clean sweep by also triumphing at Wimbledon and the US Open. In a recent appearance on the Tennis Channel, Roddick shared his analysis of which of the American WTA stars would have the edge at the grasscourt major. Andy Roddick named Madison Keys as the favorite among her fellow Americans, highlighting her skills on grass and the boost of confidence she would have received from her Australian Open triumph. The former world number one also pointed out that Keys seemed to be on course for a deep run at SW19 last year before she was forced to retire from her fourth-round clash against Jasmine Paolini because of a thigh injury. Draws aside, which, believe it or not, play a huge part in tournaments, but I like Maddie Keys from the American side. I think she's my favorite. She's well-versed on the grass, she's had good results, Roddick said. She was heading towards a big result last year before she got hurt against Paolini. I think she was up 4-1 in the third. If I'm wrong, it's not by much. But also since then, obviously she's won a slam. She's going to be more comfortable in that scenario, he added. Roddick also said that he expected Jessica Pegula to achieve some success at this year's grasscourt major. I do still think that Jess Pegula has a big run at Wimbledon ahead of her. I know she let that lead get away from her against Vondrousova the year that she won. But listen, the US women can play on this stuff for sure, he said. Roddick's decision to rank Pegula and Keys higher than Coco Gauff doesn't come as a surprise since the former world number I recently acknowledged that Gauff needed to work on her grasscourt game. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff took a different stance than Andy Roddick, expressing her belief that Amanda Anisimova would have the edge over her compatriots. Coco Gauff, Madison Keys, and Jessica Pegula suffer early exits at Berlin Open, despite Andy Roddick's confidence in Madison Keys and Jessica Pegula's skills on grass. They both recently had early exits at the Berlin Tennis Open. Although Keys reached the semifinals of the Queen's Club Championships, she suffered a 7-5, 7-6-8 loss to Marketa Vondrousova in the first round of the WTA 500 event in Berlin. Pegula also had a short-lived campaign, as Lyudmila Samsonova claimed a 6-7-8, 7-5, 7-6-5 victory in their second-round encounter. Fresh off her victory at the French Open, Coco Gauff found it difficult to adjust to the new surface and lost 6-3, 6-3 to Wang Xingyu in her opening match. Jessica Pegula will hope to make a stronger run at the Bad Homburg Open in the lead-up to the grasscourt major. On the other hand, Madison Keys and Coco Gauff will focus on training with their coaches and compete directly at Wimbledon next.